Hello everyone. Welcome to this asynchronous session on the thermal power plants. Hope you have already learnt about the coal-based thermal power plant. So there are two more classifications called diesel and gas-based thermal power plant. In all these, the common source of energy is heat energy. But how we are going to produce the heat, there comes the difference. Suppose if you are using coal to produce the required heat, it is coal-fired thermal power plant. In the same way, you also use either diesel or some gas-based combustion system where you can produce the required amount of heat, and obviously they also belong to the category called thermal power plant. So in this video, we'll have a look at both thermal power plant run by diesel as well as gas. So you all know that the ultimate part of the power plant will be an alternator, which is an AC generator, which is going to produce the electricity. So this alternator is going to convert mechanical into electrical energy. So how we are going to provide the mechanical input to the alternator? So in diesel power plant, you are going to provide the mechanical input to the alternator by means of a diesel engine. So here the diesel engine acts as the prime mover. If a diesel engine acts as a prime mover for an alternator, then that power plant we can call it as diesel based power plant. Since heat energy is involved, we can also call it as thermal power plant or diesel based thermal power plant. So obviously, when you look into the diagram, you can see this diagram consists of so many parts, but let me divide all these parts into 4 or 5 systems. So it will be easy for you to relate the topics. Now, just look at this portion. This is your generator. Okay, I am just showing you with the help of a cursor. So this is your generator. So generator is going to give you the electricity. So what is the prime mover here? The prime mover here is the diesel engine. You can see in this portion. So diesel engine, as usual, as you have in your locomotives, it can be either a two-stroke engine or a four-stroke engine. So this diesel engine is going to provide the required mechanical energy, and that is coupled to your alternator. Okay, right. So to for the diesel engine to work, what is required? You have to provide the diesel. That is the main source, right? So that diesel source is we are calling here as a fuel. So this is the fuel injection system. This portion is the fuel injection system. So if you want to run this power plant, if you're using a hydroelectric, if you're going for a hydroelectric power plant, the water will be readily available. But in case of diesel power plant, you should have a required storage. So that is what shown here. See, this is fuel tank. Okay, it is like a storage of fuel at a particular pace. This is a fuel tank. So you will be taking the fuel from this fuel tank. It is called as a day tank where the fuel you can monitor the day-wise release of the fuel. So this is your fuel system. This entire portion is your fuel system. So fuel is taken from this tank and it is given to your diesel engine, and there the diesel engine will be working and that will be producing your mechanical output. And so now we have seen the three systems, right? One is generator, second one is diesel engine, and third one is fuel system. And the fourth one is lubricating system. You can see this lubricating oil tank, lube tube, lubricating oil, etc. This is called as lubricating oil tank. You know what is the purpose of lubrication? In order to reduce the wear of the parts. So to reduce the wear and stress created due to the movement, we are sending a lubricating oil tank, lubricating oil as a medium. So next system is lubricating system, and obviously when a high amount of heat energy is involved, you require a cooling system. That is one shown here, a cooling tower along with the fan. Okay, so finally, one more thing is left out, that is air intake. So this is your air intake system, this portion. Why? Because to create heat energy, you have to make the combustion to happen. For a combustion to happen, what is required? An air is required. Okay, so this is the overall layout of your thermal power plant run with the diesel. So I repeat the steps again. You have generator, which converts your mechanical into electrical energy. You have a diesel engine which will be acting as a prime mover for the alternator. So inside diesel engine, you have to provide both diesel as well as air. So this is your air intake system, and this is your fuel system, fuel storage system from where fuel is taken into your diesel engine, and lubricating oil system here, and this is your cooling system. So where you can find the use of this dual system means, especially you would have seen this so many temporary power stations in the temporary power stations near your any if there are any functions happening nearby your locality, you would have seen temporary power stations in truck with the name called diesel power station. So it is a very simple diesel power plant. That is also I can call it as a diesel power plant. You can either have it as a large scale or as a short scale. So நம்ம இப்போ இப்ப இவ்வளவு ஏன் இப்போ உங்களுக்கு எலெக்ஷன் டைம் இருக்கு. நீங்க கண்டிப்பா பாருங்க நெறைய பொதுக்கூட்டம் இதெல்லாம் நடக்கும்பொழுது சைடுல வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டி சப்ளைக்கு ஒரு ஜெனரேட்டர் வச்சிருப்பாங்க. அது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, தே வில் பி ரன்னிங் வித் த ஹெல்ப் ஆஃப் அ டீசல். ஓகே, தட் இஸ் ஆல்சோ பெஸ்ட் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஃபார் யுவர் டீசல் பவர் பிளான்ட். ஸோ அப்போ உங்களுக்கு அப்ளிகேஷன் பார்த்துக்கோங்க. எங்க அப்ளிகேஷன்ஸ் தேவைப்படும்னா, ஒரு ஸ்டாண்ட் பை சப்ளையா யூஸ் பண்றதுக்கு நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். அதாவது நிரந்தரமா யூஸ் பண்ற மாரி ஆல்வேஸ் ஒரு ரிலையபிள் சோர்ஸ் இது கிடையாது. நமக்கு சப்போஸ் பவர் கட் இருக்கு, இல்ல இந்த இடத்துல பவர் சப்ளை தேவைப்படுது அப்படின்னா, ஒரு ஸ்டாண்ட் பையா இருக்கணும். இது இல்லன்னா அட்லீஸ்ட் எதுவுமே இல்லாம இருக்கிறதுக்கு சப்போர்ட்டிவா இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னா, அந்த இடத்துல டீசல் வில் பி யூஸ்ஃபுல். ஓகே. ஸோ அதுதான் உங்க அப்ளிகேஷன்ஸ்ல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, அவங்க சொல்லியிருப்பாங்க. See, this is used as standby sets for continuity of supply to important points such as hospitals, radio stations, cinema houses, etc. Okay. That's it regarding your diesel based power plant. Then we'll go to the thermal power plant with the help of a gas turbine.